two complete days, but I really wanted to get this done. And I think the resolution's okay. It was a hell of a job getting the settings right. You cannot believe it. I mean, really, unbelievably difficult, because as soon as you go off the normal consumer route, you run into a hell of a lot of problems, okay? And to figure out the configuration to connect my Nikons was a bloody nightmare, I can say. But anyway, here we are. Wonderful. So I have the possibility to run cameras, to change change microphones to a certain extent. Yeah, well, that's true. Yes, I got two computers running here, so I can I can read off the screen what Danny's saying at the moment. Yes, that's right. Those HDMI converters are of course compatible. Then Ben made sure of it, but that's half the story. The other half is to get them to work, because first of all, I thought I'd installed one of them wrongly because it wasn't working, but it's all configuration. So no worries. We're here. I can overlay any text I want, so I don't have to say this boring word texting. I can say something much better than that. That's much better, isn't it? So I can put any message I want here and keep it going, and I've got overlays and everything. So anyway, great. So let's get going. Enough jabber jabber. I'm gonna switch the other two cameras on now and get myself off here. Switch to camera 2 at the moment. There you can see what's going on. And get myself out of this cycle, and then it should be running again. Yes, it'll switch at the moment 30 seconds from camera to camera. Okay, so just to get different views and so on, and should work now. Yes, about Danny, I can give you remote access once to my computer. I haven't figured out the picture-in-picture stuff yet. It should be possible. Maybe you have to write a bit of code. I don't know for sure. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm speaking too loud. I haven't figured out how to do the audio control yet. But let me just listen to myself and see if this is still okay. Not sure. Yep, it is. It's coming across loud and clear. So this is the Logitech microphone I'm using at the moment. I've got another microphone hooked to the back of the computer, which is the better one, which I can do, when I'm not present. It's wonderful what we can see there at the moment. Let's see, this should switch over to this camera too. Yeah, that's a wide field angle, that's a low. And then of course I can just go to the camera and make sure everything's running fine. Oh, it's just wonderful. So, well, Danny, what's interesting, I mean, you'd be very interesting. I think that the CPU here is running sometimes even at 70–80%. The way this works is really interesting. I learned a lot in the last 2 days, and you're right. I mean, the fun part is the learning part. What I learned is the encoder is not integrated in BitBlast. The encoder comes from Adobe. It's the same encoder. It's a live broadcasting encoder, and that must be the same type of encoder that sits in the firmware in my little video, actually. And I'm surprised it worked at all. I'm really surprised it worked, because what an overload of processing to do. I mean, this is just incredible. Oh, we got a beautiful view of the of the eagles now. I'm going to just put this message, make it a bit smaller, because I think it's a little bit too large. Let me see. Yeah, that's better. That's a bit smaller. I'll get better with this. Okay. One thing I haven't figured out. Yeah, you know, Danny, what surprises me about BitBlaster, it does not seem to have the capability of separating audio. I was really amazed. I went through through the group things. I didn't find that so far. I mean, they're not very helpful there. They sort of assume that we're all experts, but I mean, in the beginning, everybody starts somewhere. I think I'm a really fast learner, but if you go into the VidBlaster website and you look under audio, do a search for audio, you'll find out that there is no possibility to split audio and video. I was really shocked. If this is true, I have to actually go through the external mic, external loudspeakers and pick it up with a mic, right? Yeah. Anyway, I mean, these are minor things that we can solve. Okay, this is not a big issue. I'm just so happy that we finally have a stable system because I was getting so fed up and frustrated, and I felt so bad to frustrate all the people that were watching, and I couldn't do anything about it. I was really, it finally came clear to me it's not anything to do with the cables. It's just the processor. It just breaks down. Okay, so. Yeah, Wirecast, that's true. You know, there are many options now. I think what I'm going to do now is just relax a bit and um, just let you enjoy this wonderful view that you have. Because I mean that's what we're here for, and I'm going to play around probably an improvement of the whole system after the Eagles are gone. But this is just so much better. Let me just go and get a bit more of a close up here. So. Okay. I think that looks okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm really pleased, I must say. I think you noticed that. I cannot believe how frustrated I was at 3 a.m. when nothing was working. And the problem is I never give up. I go on and on and on. It finally did work. Uh, so I think, you know, I think things will really improve. It's complain about something. Isn't that a wonderful close-up? I mean, I can't get both of them sharp. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can't get both of them sharp, but oops. There goes Pa, I think, flying in the direction of Ma, who you can hear trilling. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're fine. You're good dog. Say hello to everyone. Come, say hello. Okay, come here, come here, come here. Say hello to everyone. Come, say hello. Come, say hello. That's it. Say hello. Hello. This is Bella. Say hello, Bella. Hi, Bella. Hi. Say hi. Right. I haven't switched the camera correct. I got the wrong camera. Sorry. Bella, come here. Come here. Say hello. Sorry. Now we got the correct camera. Come here. Come on. Come. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, that's Bella. There's Bella. Say hello. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there we go. I think the close-up is working wonderful now. Okay, let me just move the camera. Okay, lower frame rate than we had before. Do you notice that I can change the frame rate? That's interesting you say that. Danny, I think that can be adjusted. What's A lower frame rate, right. Let me check. That's a good point. We are streaming now. I think I can change all that. Encoding options. I'm streaming at 800 kilobits per second. Output size is 1280 by 720. 30 seconds is standard right, and I'm running here at 15. Let me see. 15 frames per second. Okay, let me just change that. Okay, I'm going to stop broadcasting for a sec. I'll be here. Don't worry. It's not going to be, it's no crash of system. I'm just going to change the settings quickly, okay? I'm going to try, don't worry about it. I'm here. So I'm going to stop the transmission for a sec. The very good microphones with, attached to the back, if that's necessary. Actually, you know what? I'm going to steal the windshield of that thing and put it on here. Let me just do that. Okay, sorry for the noise and the annoyance. Let's see what the sound is like now. Oh, it's a bit more dampened. Okay, I removed it again. I don't think that the wind is a real problem at the moment. Okay, let me just get my Facebook message across. Gosh, if you saw the game Germany against Algeria, that was a real thriller. Gee. Same with Brazil, by the way. My goodness. And the same with the Netherlands. Oh, just one drama after the next. Very exciting. Tomorrow we have a great game against Belgium against the States. Let's see how that goes. Really exciting too. Well, this is a new record, 25 minutes of uninterrupted streaming. I can't believe this. Gee. This means that I can also leave this completely on its own. I have even the possibility to remotely log into this computer from my home, which is great. So at least I can control something. Okay, let's see if we can announce this file. It's very good to work with two computers here because the processor is so going to be working to its limits to keep the thing stable. I'm not going to load any other software on there, anything that's unnecessary. So I'm running my second computer for any communication. It's really the best. Okay, I've just changed the announcement on the Hancock site, so under live cameras the message should have changed now. Sorry, I'm not paying attention anymore at the moment to any things written at the moment. I'm just trying to announce this. Okay. Okay, just get everything ready here. Okay. Okay, so the announcements that have been made, that went well. Let me just go back to all the form. Sure I have everything here. There we are. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, that is a fish. I'm just going to give you the close-up. Close-up of that with camera 2. There you go. I think it looks like Pa to me. Pa's eating himself finally. So I think the frame rate for broadcast should be fine now. Okay, it's a beautiful day here. It certainly is. It's a wonderful day here in White Rock. I'm so glad that I got the system going before the holidays are over and so on. Took a day off today, this in the afternoon. And tomorrow we got Canada Day, so there's lots of time. And tomorrow finally I would like to start early in the morning and maybe just let it broadcast by itself a whole day. Hopefully everything's stable. It looks very promising. And I'm really delighted I got this done all before, before they fledge. So hopefully we'll have many beautiful days ahead. Now we already got 22 viewers, which is very nice. This time I don't think anybody is going to go away because of the system breakdowns that we experienced before. So that's the wider view of the nest at the moment. As you can see, we've got a beautiful clear sky here in White Rock. Ah, there goes. Very nice. You can see the wide view. You can see where the wind is coming from. That's I switched over again. Hang on. I prefer to stay on this camera now, simply because you can see how they take off. Oops, there he goes, taking off to the right and perched on the outer tree actually. So let's go back to the other camera. So obviously the water's level has risen dramatically in the last half hour since I've been here. So really got a beautiful day, delightful. It's very peaceful. I'm sitting here underneath the tree. For those who haven't introduced myself, I'm Christian Sasse. Now you can find me. Maybe you see me through my Facebook page, but anyway, it's wonderful to sit here out here and enjoy everything. We got a delightful day, and thank you for everybody for the patients and for the help. I did want to make an announcement regarding Hancock Wildlife Foundation. We are very keen for you to come to the Fledge Fest. It's important, if someone does want to come to the Fledge Fest, to contact Karen Bills. You will find the information on the website of how to do that. Okay, because we do have to know how many are coming. Okay, so if you do want to come, do come please. But first, ask Karen Bills. Go to hancockwildlife.org, and yeah, she will give you more information. So, anyway, as I said, it's a lovely day. I'm sitting here directly underneath the White Rock nest, finally with a new system that took a lot of energy and time to design, and got a lot of good help from people. But in the end, I put a lot of hours myself in to get it going. Of course, these things don't come easy because there's really no system that exists out there that can do what you want to do. Okay, it's all new grounds, but you know, we have finally all the camera equipment ready to do this. 2 cameras, the 800 millimeter through which you're looking at the moment. And then I've got the 200 millimeter with a 1.4 teleconverter also looking at the nest. And I can, of course, swing the cameras in many different directions. I can also, which is very nice, play videos for you, which is great. I could just show you that too. We're going to do the same. I'm going to include the video in the next seconds. I was going to jump over and show you a video, one of the videos that I've been taking in the past of Ma and Pa. And now that messages are coming through, let me just... that's Jillian from Toronto. That's really nice. Very good. Okay, I'm just going to switch my own camera off because it's not that interesting. Camera 4 and go to the player. Okay, you can see I can easily blend in movies that I've done. That's Ma and Pa that I've taken 2 years ago. See, come out beautifully. There's no more problem to bring that in. I do have some problems to bring the sound in of that, but I think that's okay for now. Yes, I am certainly very, very happy here. I'm incredibly happy. This is like a dream come true. You can broadcast something sensible for everybody. You know, it's I can show lots of videos I've taken before. And okay, that's going back to live again. Does anybody know who we're looking at? Is that Jules, I think, from the White Rock Nest? Looking very hot, as you can see. It's amazing how they cope with so little water. So I'm going to also let you enjoy some of my videos. So I'm going to play in different videos as as the camera spins through from one camera to the next and so on. So now I've become an eagle jockey, a live eagle jockey. I never knew that was possible, but that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's a video that I took in Harrison Mills, by the way. Yeah. I've got many of those to show. That'll make it interesting. So for those who don't know, Harrison Mills is where we have the Eagle Festival in November, the Fraser River Eagle Festival, and it's amazing how many hundreds of eagles are there. The dogs are feeling left out. Yeah, I guess so. Well, I guess I'm sorry, but this is more for eagles, not for dogs. I did the dog thing more for an entertainment, but I don't think I'm going to show much of the dogs in future because I think I have finally the abilities to show you what we're here for, and that is to concentrate on eagles. And also it'll be possible to interview many more people. Well, hello everybody who hasn't seen this before. It's really, for me, it's revolutionary. Okay, maybe not for many others, but for me, it's revolutionary. I can actually run something live here, showing eagles, and we can really have live discussions in future. It's like running your own eagle station, and finally the technology is there to be able to do it, and so it's exciting. It's a new exciting era. And I hope to present some quality, especially what you're seeing here is Indy and Jules in the nest, in the White Rock nest, where I'm going to broadcast most of my times from. I will spontaneously announce my broadcasts, whenever I have time. There'll definitely be a broadcast tomorrow morning and during the day, simply because we have very good weather forecast, and in the morning is then when it happens. So do be sure to join me, say from 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And I think we're going to get a lot more interesting things to see in the next weeks, especially as these two eaglets here fledge. So I'm just going to give you a closer view now of, I think that, I don't know, is this Jules? Does anybody know? It's one of the two. Yes, it is Jules. Okay. Oh, well, we saw the other one. Oh, no, it's Indy. Okay, right. I'm glad that someone can distinguish that here. If you do have questions at the moment, the best way to reach me is through the White Rock eaglechat.com. I'm sure later we can get some live channels going, but that's www.whiterockeaglechat.com. You can send direct messages there. I don't have any alternatives at the moment, but this is a chat group that's been around for quite some time, and it's very easy for me to read off messages. If there's anything you'd like to know, and if there's any suggestions you may have, I can do that. The two eaglets are not easy to keep apart. They look really different. Only if you're very, very close. They say there's a difference in the feather, in the tail feathers, but it's very difficult to see it from here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a very good close-up of Indy. Oh, look at that! How he's posing in front of the camera. Isn't that nice? Okay, now there's no one there at the moment. I'm just going to show you with the other camera. I'm just going to set up the camera so you can see the beautiful view of the bay that we have here. Boundary Bay. 1 second, I'm just going to leave the camera on the... Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to just show you a video here from Harrison Mills or something. I'm going to try and open something. See what other video I have for you. Well, you've seen this before, of course. I mean, that was one of the best experiences I had here in Delta of the Eagle Path, okay? But whilst there's nothing going on, I might as well show you some of this, and I'm going to just adjust the other camera in the meantime. I actually, there's a lot to say about this video. It was amazing because it's handheld with my 800mm. I know people don't believe this, but it's really true. I leaned it out of the car window, and you know, I was running at a crop factor of 2.7, so with incredible magnification. Of course, there's some shaking in it, which is disturbing, but it's still amazing how well this came out. I think that's one of the most exciting videos I took this year. It completely took off on Facebook, to my surprise. I didn't want to show it at first because I thought it wasn't good enough from a technical point of view, but you know, apparently it went off very well. Yeah, I don't know. I stopped breathing actually to take this, you know, to take this video. Okay, to repeat the chat room address, I'm going to type it in here, okay? Let me just do this. That's the easiest to do. There you go. That's it. That's where you can send your messages if you want to send any messages. I know there are other possibilities too, but I think at the moment that's really a very good channel to go through. That's, as I said, that this chat group has been run by Danny. He's done some great work there, and so in the meantime, I'm just going to set up the camera, the other one, for the bay. Okay. Okay, that's the view of the bay that we have at the moment. It's Boundary Bay. As you can see, it's a very clear, beautiful day. Wonderful. Oh, there they are both now. Isn't that amazing? You can see both of them. Okay, now I will also make some other announcements about the Fledge Fest and so on. Let me just see that. Okay. Okay, that's the Fledge Fest, 13th of July. If you want to come, contact one of the great contributors to Hancock Wildlife Foundation, which is Karen Bills. Her email is karen@hancockwildlife.org. That's karen@hancockwildlife.org. And yeah, if you want to come, you're very welcome. It's going to be David, Hancock, and Mary who are going to invite there, but they're going to be, it's an open house. Fledge Fest 2014. The space is limited, of course. And if you do come, oh, they're both looking up at the road. If you do come, do contact Karen Bills. I'll just put her email in there. Let me just see. That's Karen. Karen. Just see 1 second. Here we go. Okay, that's her email. Karen@hancockwildlife.org if you want to join the Fledge Fest. Okay. It's a real hot day. Does anybody... Oh, what is a Fledge Fest? Oh, that's a good thing. What is a Fledge Fest? Okay. Well, fledging is the time when birds start to fly. That's called fledging, and that's a big celebration because that's when they turn really into eagles, okay? And that's anticipated for mid-July, although we think these are going to fledge probably around the 20th of July. The Fledge Fest is an invention really done by Hancock Wildlife to just celebrate the growing of the eagles, celebrate wildlife, and celebrate with everyone who enjoys eagles. They're both looking around now. Does anybody know who is who here? So does anybody know who is who there? The wind is amazing today because it's coming from my back, which means we can get spectacular. That's why both of them are looking in our direction, because that's where the wind is coming from. Does anybody know whether we have Indy on the right? Or who's who there? Okay, so it's Indy on the left. So I'm going to just type that. So what we have there is Indy, and then we have Jules, right? Sorry, Jules, there you go. So we have Indy and Jules there. How's that? That's a bit better. Okay, as you can see, they're facing the wind. They always face the wind because it's the same as airplanes do, and they're looking up actually about other eagle airplanes flying above their nest, and they're all excited because that's the way they'll take off, and that's the way they'll land, and they just know that. Okay, so I typed the names below. As you can see, Indy's on the left and Jules on the right. They more or less were born within a few hours of each other, very much the same day. Indy on the left has already shown some amazing branching. So they're both practicing. They're going to practice a lot. They're going to practice their strengthening their wings, which is the main task. Controlling every single feather. Oh, one of the questions is what is happening with the camera at the bay? Well, in future, I'm going to be able to, that's going to be my next task. I will be able to give you the view of the bay camera directly here on my screen. In fact, I'm going to be able to cycle through all the eagle nests on the webcam here for you, so you don't even have to do that. I can jump from nest to nest. I will do that in the next days, which is going to be a lot of fun. I have tested okay, for those who don't know, there's a camera, a PTZ camera, a pan tilt zoom camera installed out on Boundary Bay. Boundary Bay is the bay here that you're looking out at now. You can see the boat there. That's Boundary Bay, the bay, and if you look right across, you look to the US here. And there's a buoy. I'm not going to swing over the camera now, but there's a buoy that is positioned about a mile offshore, and it's powered by a fuel cell. The reason for doing this is twofold. The one was that we do know that the parents here, Ma and Pa from the nest, fly there very frequently, especially in Ma. And the second reason is when there's low tide, it gets very interesting because you get the view actually from the bay towards the shore. So I will be able to move from camera to camera. I don't think I want to control the camera there because it's just too much work for me. I think someone else is going to control the camera. I have enough to do here, but we will swing over and I'll ask someone to control the camera so we can have a look, at the shore at some eagles doing that. Very exciting, anyway. So. Yeah, it's a hot day here, as you can see. As you can see, I'm enjoying the shade here. It's me, it's Christian. For those who haven't seen me before, yeah, I'm sitting here outside in a beautiful shade here. Two computers running side by side, the one running with all the hardware and the cameras. And they've actually got three cameras they're running. One directed at the nest, that's the 800 millimeter. Then I've got the 200 millimeter looking at the bay, and the third one's looking at me right now, and it's also picking up the sound. It's a real beautiful day here. This is the best time of the year. We just missed the low tide. Reason for that was I had to also watch all the football, of course. Tomorrow I think there's nothing to watch there. It's an advantage, so I can start off very early in the morning. Okay, that's one of them. That's at the moment you're looking at Indy in close-up. Okay, Jules, I'll focus in on Jules just now, but I'd like to, if you want to get a screen capture, here's your opportunity. Okay, screen capture of Indy. I will keep my promise that I said that I would give you better high-resolution images of Indy and Jules. Whoever wants that, send me an email. I know I've received 1 or 2 emails already. I apologize, I haven't done that yet, but if you ever want a free high-res of Indy or Jules, I will do that in the next days. Just give me a bit of time, but do send me a message. I will keep that message and send it to sassephoto@gmail.com. And as soon as I get an opportunity, especially in the mornings where I get much clearer image than the one that we have now, at the moment it's too hot to take a close-up. You don't get very good contrast. I'll get much better images in the morning, and I will do it then. Okay, that's Indy, so let's have a look at Jules. Oh. Sorry, Jules has no beak and no eyes, but that's just the way it is. Okay. Maybe they will reappear. Yeah, they have heads today, that's right. They're not headless anymore. We had a lot of long headless eagles the other day. That was when the hardware was breaking down all the time. We don't seem to have that anymore. I can't believe it. I'm running 1 hour and 9 minutes and 3 seconds of uninterrupted broadcasting, which is really amazing. That's very, very encouraging. Yeah, thanks. I also got lots of help. I have to acknowledge, especially Ben Cadieux has been amazing. I mean, these people all have full-time jobs, just like myself and so on. So we put those extra hours in whenever possible to make this possible, make to to work on this. And Ken Chillis has also been putting a lot of work, especially with the fuel cell, getting that connected. So there's quite a lot going on. I think the close-up here that you have of Jules, especially with the sun at the moment, is quite remarkable. Very warm day. I can give you a quick look of, I don't know, of Pa sitting on the top left branch. The only problem is to do that now. To have a bright white head is not going to be very, very favorable. That's Indy looking at Pa, I think, and complaining, I think. Where's the food? It's a very legitimate question. How warm is it here now? I don't actually know. It feels very pleasant. My estimate, 22 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? Oh gosh, that's 70s maybe. I don't know. It's not. It feels very, very pleasant here. Really very pleasant. So I'm running now at 30 frames per second. I hope that's noticeable. That the images are sharp enough. If there still is a problem in anybody's mind, that's fine. Please let me know, because I'm sure I can make some adjustment here. At 70, yeah, 70. Okay, yeah, that's right. 70 Fahrenheit. Okay, so it's a very pleasant day here. Yeah, when is the? That's right. The Vancouver the final and the final of the soccer is actually at noon. It's just before the Fledge Fest starts. That's very well organized. Yeah, that's Indy looking fairly hot there. In the evening, the image will be a lot sharper, okay? That has nothing to do with, I think, with the broadcast quality nor the sharpness of the lens. It's just, it just has to do with the way the sun is. It'll get better.